Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Lucas from UWBadgers.com with Tuesday's practice report from Camp Randall Stadium. Defensive coordinators are constantly talking about making an offense one-dimensional by taking away either the run or the pass. In each of the last two games against Oregon State and Northern Illinois, both have tried to take away the run by crowding the line of scrimmage with linebackers and safeties. In both cases, the Badgers have made the necessary adjustments, thanks in large part to the decision-making and the running ability of quarterback Russell Wilson.
At the beginning, a lot of them, we haven't been able to run as much as we'd like to. But as you guys have seen and everyone's seen, it helps to have Russell back there and have the great receivers that we have and the running backs that are going on the routes to be able to throw the ball and catch the ball. It really spreads the defense out. So when the defense is all spread out, then it makes it easier to run. So I think you've seen that in every game that we've done. You know, maybe we're not having success right away with the run. We throw a few passes, it opens the defense up, and that really opens up the running game for the great backs that we have. So I think Russell plays a big part in that, but so does everybody else in the skill positions.
Well, when the run's taken away, you got to be able to throw the ball, and in order to have success doing that, you got to have a capable quarterback, which Russell has shown to be, and you know, he's helped out quite a bit in the pass game. So definitely got to have success through the air.
2 years ago, Nick Toon was one of the top receivers in the Big Ten. He finished with 54 catches. Last year, he had to deal with a string of injuries that limited his productivity. Through the first 3 games this year, Nick Toon has returned to an elite status among league receivers. The type of impact he's had on the offense has been quite noticeable.
I think Nick Toon has done a really good job this year in stepping into a leadership position. I think that's his biggest part so far. You know, yes, he's made some really good catches and, you know, really critical times, but I think his biggest adjustment this year has been stepping in and taking charge of the wide receiver group and helping people like Jared Everderis along and to become better receivers in themselves. So not only is his best part, you know, catching those critical passes that he's been doing, but just bringing everybody along and forcing the other wide receivers to do the same thing as him.
You know, just make all the plays that come to me, and you know, catch all the balls that are thrown my way, and you know, when the ball's not in the air, try to you know, help block downfield and you know, create big plays in the run game.
There's already been a lot of hype surrounding the Big Ten opener between Nebraska and Wisconsin, but the Cornhuskers are at Wyoming on Saturday, and the Badgers are home against South Dakota. This is one program that is always committed to taking every opponent seriously and not overlooking anyone.
I think that we pride ourselves here on focusing every day on the opponent at hand. You know, so today was all about South Dakota, and tomorrow will be all about South Dakota, and the next day, and the next day, until we play South Dakota. And at that time, then we'll move on to the next game. Now, we haven't even started looking at anything Nebraska. Nobody talks about Nebraska. We're just moving on South Dakota right now.
I definitely think it's always in the back of your head. You never want to look past an opponent. You know, got to take care of business this week, and then you know, move on to Nebraska next week.
That's our Tuesday practice report. Tomorrow we'll take a look at special teams and the defense. For UWBadgers.com, I'm Mike Lucas. Thanks for watching.